What up, mates? It's Omega Dragon, and welcome back for some more Kirby's Epic Yarn. We have beaten the game, so now we are here to do a bonus video. And what are we doing? We are going to battle every boss from least favorite to most favorite. And I have a couple of least favorites I want to show. So, and I don't think I'm going to be needing to edit much, because of all of the bosses I have decided on which are my least favorites and which are not my least favorites. And the first one I'm going to pick is actually in Waterland. Why I hate Kapamari, which is first, is because Kapamari is pretty tough in the first phase and not very enjoyable in speedrunning. Also, I didn't really enjoy it as a kid either. Not because it looked scary, it was just because it wasn't super fun. You have to deal with the tentacles at the same time that I have to unwrap the cap of Kapamari. The second phase is the only enjoyable part of it. So I'm feeling like these bosses are not going to take that long to do. All I would do is just talk about the next bosses, and then I'll let you guys enjoy the boss themes. So that's what I will be doing. My bad, the audio is too low. So yeah, that is my least favorite boss in the game. And there's not very many bosses that I don't like, and the second boss that I decided to choose, only because it's not very fun, not very interesting, is Fangora. And the reason is because it tires easily. As a dragon boss, it's pretty disappointing. I was expecting it to be like tougher for a first boss, but it's not that tough. The music is the only thing that's enjoyable about this boss. Nothing really piqued my interest, just the music. That attack is the only thing I enjoy. Nothing else was super interesting. You think you're scaring anyone with that roar? It gets old. It's a joke when it's a dragon boss. Because it just tries to intimidate you every time it roars. That's what a T-Rex does. Not a dragon. The next boss I'm choosing is because there's 7 lands, I'm believing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Patchland is one of them. But my next boss that I'm going to pick is Squashini. The only thing I enjoy about this boss is the slots. Getting lucky with the beads. But the thing I don't like much is... Sure, the slots is fun, the slots of Doom, but the star beads are just a troll. So there's not much that I don't like about this boss, just that the star beads are a troll, and I don't think anybody has ever gotten them unless they are lucky ones that got them. In all honesty, it is a pretty fun boss, but when I speedrun, it's just a pain. So, on to the next boss. In the middle, I picked Meta Knight. Sure, Meta Knight is not really much of a boss to not like about. Was there to not like? But I picked him in the middle because I like other bosses better. I like the other bosses that I picked better than them. Surprisingly enough, my most favorite boss is not the final boss. I'm picking the final boss soon, but not right now. It's a very close tie between the two that I am going to pick. But Meta Knight is next, and the fact is, the only thing I disliked about Meta Knight was technically, I don't know if there was much of anything I disliked about him. I guess I just didn't like battling him because he was ridiculously tough. I have no idea. He is noble though. Coolest thing is, Kirby doesn't actually hurt Meta Knight at all. He just takes his swords. That's really cool because that's the only boss fight that Kirby doesn't even hurt Meta Knight. The only thing he does is takes his swords. Which is interesting. He's done some, sure, but he doesn't really hurt him that much. The next boss I'm actually picking, it was tied in between King Dedede and Yin Yarn, and I'm picking King Dedede next, but both of which are my favorite bosses. King Dedede because of the theme, and just a lot of his attacks are very challenging. Yin Yarn because of the music by itself is really good, and the final phase is even better. So I'm picking King Dedede next because the theme is awesome, and just everything else in general is just enjoyable. Let me say, it is my favorite. Not even mad that he hit me either. That's what I mean. Don't mind my volume. It's echoey, I know. That's what I mean. Even if I got hit, it didn't even matter. I'm not trying to do these without taking any hits anyways. It's still enjoyable. But my next boss is Yin Yarn, and that's just because of the theme itself. His attacks are pretty good too, but the theme is just awesome. And you know what that means. My most favorite boss is Hot Wings, and I'll explain why after I complete Yin Yarn's boss battle, which is awesome in itself, but Hot Wings is better. Here is my reason for picking Hot Wings as my favorite boss. The theme, and because she's a caring mother for her children, and also because of the battlefield being red hot. Pretty much a lot. I even think that's a weird reason, but basically I just love the fact that she's a phoenix and that she is way more interesting than Fangora and literally Tim's sister. Tim the Phoenix's sister. Except for, not really, Tim is younger. She's just caring to her children, technically. She has many, and she's just very sweet to her children. I love a lot about this girl boss. She's the only female boss as well. That's another thing I really like, unless Kapamari is also a female boss, but I always thought Kapamari was a guy. Oh well, let's see. I really love this theme as well. Surprisingly more than Yin Yang's theme. Starting over because I have an awesome rhythm to this as well. Bonus, we're going to do Gourmet Race. We're going to do Gourmet Race as a bonus. I love Gourmet Race, it's fun. Yes, I know it's Castle DDD, but the theme is Gourmet Race. And I'm gonna do it in a speedrun kind of way. I hope you guys enjoyed the bonus episode of Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yes, that is it. And I told you it won't be premiered. So, yeah, those are all of my bosses from least favorite to most favorite, not edited. And that's a relief to me because I streamed yesterday. So, and yesterday for me, for you guys in the future, August 29th. Or no, August 30th is when I streamed. And it was insane. It was an insane run. Pretty much because, for one thing, my 80% run was garbage. It was bad. But also, it was pretty dang good for one thing that my run was. It's pretty dang good for one thing that my run ended up being super dang close to a PB in any percent. But 100 shines, I still have a ways to go. 8 minutes is a lot to catch up to. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we do Kirby's Return to Dreamland's bonus videos, which it's only one, and it's going to take a while to edit because it is bosses from least favorite to most favorite on both the actual bosses and the EX forms. See you guys then.